And everybody have to tell them bad, So you are wrong thoughts, you are deluded. Something they have to tell them and give punish. So then one Lama, they wanted to give punish. They went to village. They had to bring to in the village. So they went to get him. They put it in the yard, same as the horse. They put it in the yard, bring him to the village. So he has Sept, right? Tied or like tied, yeah. He cannot move, They put it in the yard, bring to him in the punish, give punish in the village. So then the bring together comes on the path. So that he already up to the yard and in the sky. And then he go more higher, and he chant the Om Ahom Benzan Guru Pemas Dehong. Then he go all the higher and higher, so flew away and disappeared. Yeah, this all the people that saw him. So then they shoot guns in the sky, So then, there's some disciples, so they're very upset, and they went to nighttime, the area looking for, his something, maybe get something special object. So they've got his some cloth in their area, but he disappeared. This is called rainbow body, and then that is true because then they get some his object. In the village they're punished for that. Object means like some his cloth or something, They're telling them you are bad, something. So anyway, that person, that time who was there with, him and bring to, in the village. So that people alive right now. So they're seeing that, what happened, And then there, not one person, many people see that, they tell the stories that after, that we can do the Dharma, right? After 80s, they tell the people the stories. What happened what happened that. So then that time, the local government said, no one can say, that he disappeared. So actually he disappeared through the sky. So that's all is called rainbow body. And then Tokdam also, Tokdam has many different kinds. Some when they die, like this meditation posture, they are mostly alive, stay 7 days, some like 2 weeks, depending. Then there is all the, everything same is alive. Even the worm also still in the body. So then some Tokdam means like die is lying posture, same as the Buddha passed away. So that's all the different Tokdams. Many different signs like that when they pass away. So that's all the called Tokdam. Here says sleeping Buddha and lying posture. Sometimes the Tokdam meditator also manifest signs where their body shrinks and a few even completely attain the rainbow body. dissolving their material body into light and leaving behind only hair and fingernails. All of these signs indicate that during the lifetime, those practitioners were able to attain true realization. So they have practiced, like Mahamudra and meditations. So that's why they can become like that, Thukdam. They were introduced to clear-like nature of mind, and they really developed that recognition, and also were able to attain liberation in the first stage of the Pardo of reality. Through the meeting of the mother and the child, clear-like luminosity, those meditators attain liberation as soon as the Pardo of death ends, as they recognize the dawning of the Pardo of reality. This dawning lasts only for a moment, so it is only for a very short period that there is the opportunity to be liberated by recognizing the grown clear-like luminosity of the Pardo of clarity. So that's the Pardo of reality. Very short term, most people don't recognize that. Okay? Yes? Emptiness means like, actually it's very same. You can say same, but also you can say different. The same means like your nature is emptiness, right? So everything is emptiness. You can say same. But then reality means like you recognize like clarity, you really recognize clearly, awareness. With awareness, right? So then you can say different, right? Make sense? Emptiness actually, all is not exist, empty. Example, this table is empty, but this table didn't have clarity and awareness. But mind is empty, but mind has clarity and awareness. So clarity, awareness also actually empty. Yeah, so depending how you understand it, Sometimes empty means like, okay, this table is emptiness, but this one didn't have that quality, mind natural quality. So mind nature has extra kind of clarity and awareness. Clarity, awareness, also emptiness. Emptiness is also clarity and awareness, right? So that means you can say this Pardo is empty, is okay, but not same is empty is the tables and the other objects emptiness. Make sense? Okay, so different quality, right? Yes? Little bit different, right? Little bit more different. Okay, so the next one is here. Also, this is also part of reality, Pardo. The next section. If we don't have a chance liberate this first stage, still you have another chance. This second chance is for who meditate generation stages. It can liberate Sambhona Kaya. The first one we talked that is like if you recognize that you have become Dharmakaya Buddha. So now this one is if you recognize this is you have become Sambhonakaya. The levels, The first meditator is only the Mahamudra and the Zoki meditators. And this one is who practice Yedam deities. This second section is those who don't have sufficient experience with meditating on the dissolution of the elements and the clear light nature of mind remain in a state of awareness for perhaps 3 days when the pardo of death ends. So then, since they can't recognize the dawning of grown luminosity, I think this is all the we already kind of finished. So, so actually, yes, we can continue. So, and thus miss the window of opportunity for liberation. They will go on to experience the manifestation of the peaceful and wrathful deity in the pardo of reality. So you don't recognize your nature, Dharmakaya, then your appearance arise. Right? Your nature you not recognize. When you wake up, your nature not recognize, then your appearance arise. Form bodies. Make sense? The whole pardo is like going to step, right? You don't recognize the first this reality, like nature state, then going into the arise, this appearance arise. Appearance is like forms, appearance arise. So that is also part of reality, pardo. At that time, all sorts of appearances, legs, songs, and so forth arise. So this time, actually, in the long pardo teaching, we call Tibetan called pardo tidor chemo, is like very long sadhana. Actually, length you have that, right? English. So yeah, long one, and there goes like this appearances arise from like 5 Buddhas, different levels. Someone died like 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th, 7th day, like each days which appearance arise. So they all the appearance arise, different levels, ways. So that all is like depending people. Most non-practitioners don't recognize all these stages. They go back to, they don't recognize first one, like we have 5 Buddhas, right? 5 Buddhas associated actually 5 colors. 5 colors, like your appearance is like first like white. It's like associated like kind of Buddha Vajrasattva. And then bright light. And very dim, right? Dim light. Kind of like that kind of appearance arise. Bright is too bright and dim is like not like that. And mostly don't like the bright one, too bright. And they follow the dim ones. Then you miss the chance to liberation, Actually, practitioners, when bright light is that recognize, oh, this is the Buddha Vajrasattvas. And the Buddha's Yidam deity is display. And also that this all the like dim light or bright anything is like it's delusion, So who recognize that become the all bright light is transformed to the Buddha's form body. And then you can become liberated in the Sambodhakaya. So, like that, this 5 Buddhas coming arise each different days. So, non-practitioners don't recognize anything that it's always just kind of a delusion, fixation, like they're disturbing, and run with that. And the practitioners get the, understand that it's all is our natural mind display. Natural mind display means like Yidam deity is display. So either way it's okay. Some people think this is all Yidam deity is display. Some people think, oh, this is my mind display or this object. So you realize that, oh, this is like no exist object is. Then you become already transform your all these fractalings you know, like your mind has some kind of scared and nervous, you know, like sadness, feelings, lots of things going on. So this all release. Then same time you realize. So that is called Sambo Nakaya, like liberation to Sambo Nakaya. See, he has both here lanes. That is Pardo Tidor Chemo is a very long one. And like this all the 5 Buddhas displays, how do they coming? First, second, third, fourth. So then many people have questions. So this is only for Buddhists coming, this all the appearance is. It's not that, you know, Buddhist practitioners, they recognize that is our natural mind display. And the Yidam deity is displayed, it's delusion, so there can be become liberation to Sambhonakaya. Other non-practitioners who don't know anything about Pardo, so then they're just seeing this all its form is like this here. So we're going to look here. At that time, all sorts of appearances, lights, songs, and so forth arise. It is almost like a fun house or haunted house at in amusement park, where you go into a park, dark room or dark house, and there is an elaborate show or display with lots of lights, songs, and scare images, yeah. So there mostly, you know, who don't know anything about a Pardo, who don't have any practicing Dharma, so they're seeing like that, this kind. So practitioners, they recognize, oh, this is my natural mind display, or this is a Yidam deity's display, or this is a delusion. So then can be liberated. Later, and later children are especially terrified. This part of the Pardo of reality. It's really quite a bit like that. So this is just an example. I went to the fun house, so I have this kind of same thoughts. We talk the Pardo, you know, teachings, and I went to that house. I say, oh yeah, exactly like that, you know. So then I put this one here. So this is my feeling. Do you have the same like that or no? Even I know that is not rare, but still that makes me nervous. Yeah. So if you think this is rare, then you will become almost heart attack. You know, we see some kids cry and they're almost like they're scared, you know. Sometimes we get outside, the still kids are crying, never stopped. So like that, become like many people, you know, who don't recognize the same thing exactly happening that way. So we have to know when in the Pardo, anything this comes like appearing is, you have to understand this is my mind display. This is the Yidam deity's display, you know, or your delusion. So you have to recognize that. When these images and the sounds appear, most people will be terrified, and no practitioner won't recognize them as the display of the deity. But these who have practiced meditative absorption, and especially those who have practiced the generation stage and become familiar with the Yidam deity practice, may be able to recognize them as the projections or self-manifestations of the mind. Someone who is able to recognize them as such will have no fear and attain the Sambhonakaya liberation in the Pardo of reality. However, if the consciousness is not able to recognize that these appearances of the peaceful and wrathful deities are the mind's self-display, it separates from the body at this point and enter the Pardo of becoming. So you lose this all, they have this section has, you have 5 different levels, you have a chance to liberation. Like kind of the same is like 5 elements, 5 colors. So if you lose this chance, 1, 3, 4, 5, then it's going to Pardo of becoming. Then you're really going into the Pardo. Yes. Sambhogakaya has 5 different levels. This is only just generally give one idea, right? But this actually goes like 5 stages. Because 5 Buddhas, 5 Buddhas, like associated 5 Buddhas. Each Buddha's effort to every different days. Dharmakaya means you just become Buddha, you realize your nature mind. Yeah, but it's become same, any that you liberate, it become, you don't have to go to becoming Pardo. Yeah, yes. Namanakaya. Namanakaya also Buddha. So Namanakaya practitioners also came, the same thing, Tirikaya is Buddha. Yeah. So now we're doing this, our Phowa is, we have a chance to Namanakaya, liberated to Namanakaya. Yeah, if you cannot get Namanakaya, you can chance to reborn in the Devachin, in the pure lane. Yeah, they're all the different levels, steps, Here in the Pardo have like kind of stages, so many levels. Because all the appearances like after another, like see, 49 days, sorry about it, we didn't yet there. 49 days is becoming of a Pardo. So before that, you lose your consciousness, bodies leave from your body. No, consciousness is leave your body. And you're going into the becoming Pardo, the between this all the reality Pardo is arising. Another state. But the first one is a very short moment, Dhammakaya. The other one is also very short, but sometimes just you don't recognize. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yeah. Okay. So what is your question? Huh? Yeah, of course, the process is going because your mind is not died, body is like culminate or gone, it's okay. Yeah. That is not the body's experience, your mind experience. Yeah. Bodies become same as this table. Yes.
It doesn't matter what stage that you are recognized in that nature.
Yes.
It could be Dhammakaya or Samudakaya or Dhammakaya is still when you liberate that means into Buddhahood.
Yes, Buddha.
That's what
yeah.
I'm asking.
Yes, Buddha, yeah. Okay, so now next one. Usually the people, in Buddhism countries talk about Pardo, they're thinking about only this one, the Pardo of becoming. usually they don't think it's like right now we are in the pardon. This is only who study Buddhist philosophy, who study Buddhist, about these 6 pardons. They think is all samsara is in the pardon. 6 realms is all is in the pardon, right? Within the pardon, we are in the pardon, always in the pardon. But generally, you talk with Buddhism people, talk about the pardon, they're thinking about only this part, specific here. So now it's in the pardon of becoming. So this is like, I just told, like people who don't study anything Buddhist, they're, just generally Buddhist, they don't study anything, then that thing is, pardon means only this one. Okay, so one no longer has coarse or physical form of flesh. And the pardon body don't have a form body. And blood, but rather a pardon body that has the nature of light. It is slightly luminous and give off its own glow. In this pardon there is no perception of the sun or moon. So they don't have sun and moon because they don't have a form body. But the light from their own bodies enables the pardon beings to see where they are going. They see where they are going. These pardon beings, they don't have a physical form body, but they have a mental body. Called mental body means like the thing is exactly like right now we have a body, right? They always think like they have body, but actually not like form solely exist body. Yes. 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 Of course, the form body they didn't have, but this pardon beings, the mental body means like they always think they has body, same like this. If they are reborn human beings, they always think they have human beings body, where they ever goes. But you can go through everywhere. They don't need the doors. Right? So that means they don't have physical form body. They have a mental body. Yeah, but that time they don't have that feeling. Yeah, they don't have that feeling like they have a body, and they don't have that time is thinking about that. So when you get it in this level, you have feeling is mental body. It's that thing is same as the right now we have a body. They are also able to see all the outer beings wandering in the pardon with them. During this time, pardon beings instantly go to wherever place they think of. See, they just think of that, already get there. So right now you are in here, so you can think about your home, but still you are here because you have physical form body. Pardon beings, they don't have physical form body, they're thinking about their home, they already get home. Yeah, except into the womb of our mother, so they cannot go there because it's blocked that. Those who wander in the pardon desperately, right? Seek rebirth and crave a substantial body. However, at the point, the door to the womb is still blocked, so they cannot go in there. Because of karma, karma blocked that. At that point, the door to the womb is still blocked, so they are able to enter the womb of a mother and begin the pardon of a birth. So cannot rebirth under the 49 days. Pardon beings have a form of defied. What is clay? or clairvoyance that allow them to understand the thoughts of others. They have a clairvoyance, it means their understanding. Bardo beings have a, more clear, sharp for mind. 7 times more sharp, clear than our mind. 7 times, it means like 7 times more wisdom than us. So that's maybe also generally, but I don't know all the Bardo beings, or maybe just generally like that. Usually the Bardo teachings share that 7 times more clear than our mind. And they have a clairvoyance, means their understanding, like relatives, what they thought, what they're going to do, they all understand. Seeing. Then this, who recognize the death. Some beings that die, they don't recognize the death. That's also a big problem there, right? If you don't recognize. So some recognize, they can be here. In this state, only regular beings can go this becoming of a Bardo. Means people who don't have that much practicing Dharma, who has strong practice Dharma, they already liberated, right? So they don't go to this place. And who has strong no virtuous as deeds, no any virtuous, so strong negative deeds, some people does, right? So that person also not going to in this place. When they die, the right way going to lower realms. So this is go to, in this state, is go to generally peoples. Not too strong practicing Dharma, not like much no virtuous deeds. So that's beings go in this state. They know all of the thoughts of their relatives and the friends and so forth, and they know what their beings done with all of the property they have left behind. They see whether people are giving it away and practicing virtue, or whether they are grasping and fighting over it and so forth. The mind is sensitive to this, and they are affected by the thoughts and actions of others, especially those close to them. They can see people in the human realm or their relatives and friends, but their relatives and friends cannot see them, those who accumulated a huge amount of great virtue during their lifetimes. And also those who accumulated great no virtue were not wander long in the Bardo of becoming. So I talked already this part. And so then this place is like the Bardo beings, like always hunger, thirsty, nervous, scared, no protection. Same is the bird's feather, the wind blowing everywhere, right? The bird's feather, no controlled. Same like that, so, karmic wind blowing all these Bardo beings. So that's what they are extremely suffering too. And then also they're going to they have clairvoyance that look to all the relatives, families, and then they also go to the, other their object and kind of like that way. So they all is suffering mentally. Page 16. So here is the middle of the says, if we practice virtue on the behalf, it will bring benefit them. So, relatives do some good things, prayer to them, they benefit to them. So here, these siblings, children or other relatives of the deceased, right, should take care to give some of the left behind possessions as offering to the three givers, such as offering to monastery and also to give some to those needs, chanting or explore relations. See, this prayer, such as the noble king of aspiration and the chanting the names of Buddhas, were also really benefit to them. So that's all benefit to them. Whatever virtues deeds the close relatives and friends of the deceased engage in, and particularly if they consciously dedicate the roots of their virtue to the deceased, they will truly benefit the one wandering in the pardo. It's like giving a helping hand up to someone who has fallen. See, the helping for like someone falling in the ground, you give a hand to, can get up, support. So like that. So then here also the talk about Phowa. If you have really good practice in Phowa, still you can do Phowa during this time too. We have called Sancho rituals, and the Sancho rituals for the deceased, right? Deceased. Sancho rituals for deceased. And we like visualize the, like do the puja, and they have some mantras, method. So use that. They come into their, the listening Dharma teaching, and we giving food for them, like all the giving Dharma teachings, how to liberate it. So that kind of like the Sancho ritual has some special method. And usually we do that for disease. And then also some can do Phowa practicing, but who do Phowa practicing, that must be very special, like who has really good practice in Phowa. Not just receiving Phowa, practice a little bit, kind of like you feel, so, and Pardo beings, you can connecting with them, And if you have that kind of feeling, and or you really have that, then you can do Phowa. But otherwise, someone die, and already couple days, after 3 days, not easy to do Phowa. Make sense? So usually we does Phowa is during the die, and not too long, like kind of still your mind be there, so then you can do Phowa is more effectively, benefit to them. Okay, so then here is the, it's like giving a helping. So through our effort to engage in virtuous practice at this time, through dedicating the merit to them, and especially through being generous with the things they have left behind, we benefited their mind strength, and thus give them some protection through virtue. The pardo will becoming less from the moment of death until one enter a womb, and although the actual time varies, right? It is generally said to last about 49 days. The experience in the first half of the pardo of becoming, so I think I talked already this part. So okay, so we actually finished the pardo part sections. So we already talked this other side like this morning. So what happening for them, Do you have any questions? Yes? Same idea. Pardo Tiro is more prayer. This is like more information. Like you understanding, like the important information, like what we have to do. what we need to, understand teaching. That's kind of many people in Tibet, I don't know here. So-called Delo, Delo means like some die process, like then kind of the lost consciousness 1 week after they come back again, alive. Then they're telling all these Pardo beings, sufferings, problems, and then they bring the message from the Pardo beings. Do you know like that? So here is how to say the US also they say something different names, but people have some feelings, right? What do they call the name? No, not only that, they just log the like some things, they check the feelings, they're seeing something, spirits. What do they call the? Not only the pathway, like just they can see lots of things. Not clairvoyant only. The people sometimes they can have for police find something. Oh, psychics. So similar. The psychics and like this, their laws are kind of very similar. The psychic also have different, right? Not always the same. They can tell you many different, They all, just we say psychics, but they all has actually 100 psychics comes. They tell all is different, not the same. So their law is also one of like that. Same group. They tell you, the like Pardo beings messages. Yes. You change your mind right away. So maybe you think about that, you get it there, but then when you think about changing your mind, you get it there already. Like same is like, sometimes we have a like torch, right? It's how to call this. You show there and it's like this. Everywhere you can get, right? What is it before you bring something like? We have a like, so you think about there, see? Okay. Make sense? This is a thought, you point there, but right away you think about here, it's already here. Yeah? Yeah, this one is like just... It's okay or not okay, so that doesn't have like rules. Yes. Because here, this one, they don't choice, right? Can you give me this? See, this one, no choice. Like, upon there, it's become there. Upon here, they all goes here, right? Okay? So how to do this? See? This one, no choice, right? I control this. I put it there, it's there. It goes here, it's here already. Huh? Yeah, so it's here, okay, you want to go here, it's already here. See, it's there, see? Yeah, this one no control, I control it, right? Same thing, karma controlled. See, the Pardo beings, the same is the bird's feather. It's wind blowing. When it's karmic winds blowing, you don't have like chance to like, you know what you wanted to do, right? Stay. This one don't have a chance because I controlled. I put it there, it's there. I want to put it there, it's there. See, I wanted to put it in the clock, it's there. So, okay. Yes. End of life. You mean that we go group together and do the Phowa? Yeah, that's our benefit. See, we here already talked like support for benefiting to others, and also you do the prayer for others, puja, like I talked yesterday that three powers comes together. One is like our all sanghas intention, power of intention, our like love, compassion, and bodhicitta, right? So that we wanted to help them. We have a really pure mind, we wanted to help them. So that makes connection to them. And connecting with the disease, deceit or deceit? Deceased.
Deceased means to end. Deceased.
Deceit.
So when you are deceased, you end. No more life.
Deceased.
Deceased.
Deceased. Deceased. Dead people is easy. Dead. Corpse. Right? Yeah. Okay, so that's the reason is like first one is we can connecting with the dead people, okay? It's like our intention, pure mind, love and compassion, right? So then this Buddha's Amitabha blessing. So we chant this all the Buddha Amitabha rituals. This is called Buddha's blessing. Third is called Dharma Dhartu, means like deceased or dead people and we all one nature, is same nature, or is become Buddha actually, if we realize. So that is called Dharma Dharma power. Three power comes together, then can help for other beings. Make sense? Okay. Power of Dharma Dhartu, called power of Dharma Dhartu. Do you have any questions? No? I need more questions, please. I want to drink tea, so I need to breathe. No time to eating, but I have time to drink. Okay, so we don't have any questions, Pardo. So we finish Pardo teaching there. Now we're going to go to practicing together, okay? Can you say again what happened? Can you say again?
So after, I think she said after ending this stage, bottle, and then what happened? After the bottle.
Then maybe you can reborn again. Yeah, we come back again. Then after that, okay, that's a good question. After Pardo becoming, right? Then it's a Pardo of birth. Then Yes. Yes. Then your consciousness go into there. Yeah. Yeah, but then this is like, there also has a lot, you know. If Pardo being has more accumulation merit, and the parents that don't have enough merit like that, the Pardo cannot go in there too again. And parents has more accumulation merit than Pardo beings, the Pardo being cannot go in there again. It's all blocked again, you know. So that's why you find that future life body is very hard to get. So, yeah, then you can find another, maybe you cannot get another, you go another, you maybe go to another. so takes, you are then become wittingless. You don't have a seat. Become wittingless, okay? So chance, lots of chance, but you don't know, then that is always become uncertainty. So that's why you have to think about the precious human body. Then you have to think about parents is all precious, you know. So this always is circumstances, laws, you know, connection is interdependent. That's called samsara, you know. Samsara means like not perfect. Then you are in the stuck pardo, like same like that way, like many years. Yeah. That's why we have wanted to liberation. Yeah. Then some didn't found a body, you know, that could be, you know, like go into the lower realms again. Pardo beings then also can create better karma too. They're more upset, they're more anger, you know, in the Pardo. Okay, so that's the. What do you want to say? Yes.
One has supposedly have to see, it could be animal, it could be father and mother is making that, right? So they can enter into the womb of the mother. So how do you explain the situation that this is a natural birth? Like, you know, there's no mother and father. It's like, what is it? Like two babies. Yeah. How do you explain that?
Artificial insemination.
Yes.
Science.
Right. So how do you explain that?
So any condition there, you know, like you can, consciousness can go in there. If condition there, without condition, then
really
can.
The conscious mind, it doesn't have to see the couple, the father and mother.
They already has conditions, you know. Right? That comes all together something, you know, like father's essence, mother's essence comes together. So then there has already, you seeing there already father, mother, their perception, you know. See, so like I think like, you know, like no father's essence, mother cannot birth, right? So then you have to come together, right? So then there has already conditions there together. So then the Pardo beings seeing there has condition, and they're seeing that its parents is already in their conditions. So they go into that conditions. Test two babies means? Yes, sir. Yes. See, so that's the you have a condition. The conscious can go into there. Yeah. So, example, you create the wine. So, like you have a disorder, the like what they need, like some, conditions come together. Disorder, the wine, like kind of alcohol, this. Yeah, that comes together. There is the power is coming.
But I've heard that, like the conscious mind will see the image of the father and the mother.
No. I don't think so.
And it might become jealous. It depends on talking about how can come to
Right.
become a boy or a girl. It depends on if if the conscious.
That's the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
So without seeing those, how it becomes. What the difference?
Right.
Like seeing the real image.
Right.
Well, you can say that why you represent for the anger, the red represents for the attack. When the body, whatever the mind is, at that time the body is whatever the mind is, so they can see the red become like the symbol of the anger, the red symbol of attachment, and the white represents for the symbol of the anger, and the
Yeah.
red, whatever thing they come. It doesn't have to be some really specific. Because you see what the body needs to see. Whatever they want to see, they see. If they see the red,
This is all like your mental perception. Mind create, right? So, yeah, carry the essence. So still like red drop is you seeing mother, white drop is you seeing the father. So then you can like do like physical form like mother and the father there, but they have essence there. Yeah. So then there's all conditions that you can consciousness can go in there. Yeah. Actually, you all has a really good, like intellectual, like logical thinking, philosophy thinking. Yes. 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 So yeah, you can if you have a really creation stage called creation stage, generation, meditate all the time, Amitabha, and when you wake up, right, Amitabha is come to your mind, so So any thoughts comes, you thinking about Amitabha is always Amitabha's appear to your mind. So then in the Pardo, the display, like we talk about this Pardo being has something like this all delusion arise, right? So that time you always can transform to Buddha Amitabha, appear to your mind. Then you can liberate it there. Yeah. So that's the reason we have to practice right now. Means living Pardo is most important than any other Pardos. The living Pardo you can transition, you can change. Birth Pardo, and death Pardo is too late. You have nothing to do. Yes. So that's a really, really difficult question. No any answer for that.
Or you can answer, Khenpo, I'll tell you next slide where I put back and I know the process.
Yeah. So, okay, so the reborn is not only the emotional reborn, right? Reborn is called aspiration reborn. And you have power to reborn. They all has Bodhisattva levels. So first, beginners or beginner they don't have enough practice realization. So who has self-grasping emotion? These all samsaric beings come from self-grasping. Long as we have self, we have emotion, right? So we reborn. That's the reason. And then, if who has realized selflessness of phenomena, selflessness of self. So who has that realization? So they're reborn through the aspiration. The beginner bodhisattvas. And then more higher bodhisattvas reborn through the power. So they don't need we have thing in the thoughts, right? So this rain comes and it naturally feed this ground. Therefore all the crops, plants, everything naturally arise. So that is called effortless. Yeah. So no need effort. You read if you read this Mahamudra, we have a Genji Mahamudra. So the highest view is, what is you'd say? The highest conduct, the highest view, and highest method. It's always effortless. Not drulas, what is it called? We try to do something, we wanting to do, not like that. It's always naturally, coming. Okay, so that's good. Effortless. Okay, so now we go to the practice. If we do lots of discussion, then it's going to laughing and go into the page, please. Page 53. Yes. 53 is called Invocation of Lord Jigten Sungun, Love and Compassion. So this is representative of all this supplication to the lineage lamas. Lama Cheno Parden Lama Ki Ye Wan So Ta Bo Ga Ju Yong Je Zu Yin Ro We Te Pon Tam Be Lam Dong Tu Yi Ngab Da Yer We Yer Sa Ka Den Da Dar Dong Ba Da Me Dor Yen Jiang Wan Gong Bo Zhe Gong Ba Yen Bo Yen No Sor Wai De So Tu Yi Ze He Xin Ji Lo He Ngü Zhou Nam Ni Da Da Zur Ji Dong Ni Le Zhou De Wu Zur Ji. English. Lama, please head me. Glorious Lama, Lord of the four Kayas, Tagpo Kaju, the crown of all, the leader of beings, the guide on the secret path, embodiment of compassion, the judging of the Buddha, incomparable gracious one, peerless teacher, the great protector Drikung Phowa, Vajradhara, please head me, I pray, Lord, upon me, with your compassion, and bestow upon me blessing and the true accomplishment. Grant me of spontaneously attainment of the true benefits for oneself and others. Bestow upon me the fruit. So now we go to the page 63. So this long supplication to lineage is go to the short supplication to the lineage. You can chant either one. 63. I pray to Khenpo Samdup from Odhyana. Bestow your blessing for realization of a profound path of power. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure line by quick path of power. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure line of Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. This is all Tibetan because only the lineage master's name. So that's why I make shorter. And see this, just we chant, I pray to Khenpo Samdup. Actually, each name has like that long one. Short one was only beginning and end. So middle is only the master's names. So we chant this Tibetan. Der don ye dai san je lai sor wan de so me nam ga jam sin lai sor wan de to den sang ga ban ra lai sor wan de pa gu je me lo de lai sor wan de chi je san je jam sin lai sor wan de so me ma den sin je lai sor wan de Yun Zhen Pen Zo Nam Jara Lai Sor Wan De Ken Jen Nam Jung Pen Zo Lai Sor Wan De Je Zhen Gong Jo Ren Na Lai Sor Wan De Ren Zhen Qi Jie Zhao Gua Lai Sor Wan De Gong Chun Chen Le Nam Jara Lai Sor Wan De Gong Chun Chen Le Zang Bo Lai Sor Wan De Chen le dong zhe qi jia re lai sor wan de, gong jiu den zhen zhong de lai sor wan de, yun zhen qi jie jiang zhen lai sor wan de, den zhen qi jie nian ma lai sor wan de, chab da bei me jiang xin lai sor wan de, jie zhen dar mai dan za lai sor wan de, Garchen Sanjo Wang Bo Lai Sorwan De Chechen Lo De Jam Sen Lai Sorwan De Rinchen Den Ben Zijen Lai Sorwan De Gongcho Tu Yin Ye Ma Lai Sorwan De Lo Zhur Qi Wang Lo De Lai Sorwan De Orjin De Den Dor Je Lai Sorwan De Je Zhen Gong Jo Qi Jia Lai Sorwan De Ten Zhen Qi Jia Lo Zhi Lai Sorwan De Tib Den Xue We Lo Zhi Lai Sorwan De Ten Zhen Qi Jian Yong Ne Lai Sorwan De Chen Jian Sa We Lama Lai Sorwan De Sa Lan Po Wan Yong War Sin Ji Lo Nhớ lan po wen kar chu chu par sin ji lo ta son de ne sin bi ju ma ta de wa jin de ji war sin ji lo san ji u ba mi la san zi lo. English, the last section English. I pray to the gracious Ru Lama, bestow your blessing for the realization of a profound path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure lane by quick path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure lane of Devaji, apostle to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to the gracious Ru Lama, bestow your blessing for the realization of a profound path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure lane by quick path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure lane of Devaji. I posted to Buddha Amitabha. So now we have to visualize. Visualize our body is Varja Yogini. Your form body is Varja Yogini. So this meditation, you visualize your form body Varja Yogini. First, you visualize Varja Yogini in front of you. Your mind seeing the Varja Yogini. So then you recognize the Varja Yogini nature mind and your nature mind is inseparable. So then you seeing that, you understand that, then you are naturally Varja Yogini. So same essence, same nature. So all the Buddhas, all the Yidam deities nature, and our nature is inseparable. So you can visualize any Buddha's, your form, body. Visualize that, meditate that, and then visualize center channel. So center channel is bottom, sacred place is closed. All the way up to your crown. Crown is opened. The heart center, the center channel has 4 petals. Top there has Bindu. Visualize Bindu is representative of your consciousness. Center channel is outside is blue, inside is a red color. It's transparency. So, center channel is path. Your Bindu's consciousness is passenger. Buddha Amitabha pure lane is the destination. So now we practicing Phowa. Our destination is the top of the crown. So consciousness all the way up to our crown. And on your crown visualize Buddha Amitabha. Sit Buddha Maitreya posture. So when we're going to do Hey, it's 3 times. First one is Bindu is up to your throat. Second is go up to your forehead, third eye. Third time is going consciousness, the being is up to crowned, touch to Buddha Amitabha's toes. Then we say Ka is descend back to again in our heart center. So visualize clearly. Hey, hey, hey. Go. Hey, hey, hey. Go. Hey, hey, hey. Open the eye and page 65. English. I pray to gracious Ru Lama, bestow your blessing for the realization of a profound path of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure lane by quick path of a Boa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure lane of a Devachi, apostle to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to gracious Ru Lama, bestow your blessing for the realization of a profound path of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure lane by quick path of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure lane of a Devachi, apostle to Buddha Amitabha. Tibetan. Tenjin Zavi Lama La Surwande Salam Phowa Yung Ar Sinji Lo Nyalain Phowen Karaju Duba Sinji Lo Da Zon De Ne Sempe Jurmada Dewa Jenda Jewar Sinji Lo Sanje Oba Mila Sanza Lo. Visualize. Vajra Yogini form body. Visualize the central channel. Visualize Bindu in the heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. Hey, 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 go. Hey, 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 go. Open the eye. And page 65. English. I pray to gracious Ru Lama. Bestow your blessing for the realization of a profound path of power. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure line by quick path of power. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure line of Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to gracious Ru Lama. Bestow your blessing for the realization of a profound path of power. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure line by quick path of power. The moment we die, may we be born in the blissful pure line of Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. Tibetan Tenjin Zavi Lama Lai Zorwande Salaim Boa Yung War Sinjilo Nyalaim Boen Kar Juju Bar Sinjilo Ta Zong De Ne Sim Pu Jur Ma Da Dewa Jin De Je War Sinjilo Sanje Uba Mila Sanzelo. Visualize Vajra Yogini. Recognize Vajra Yogini nature. Our Buddha nature is inseparable. It's same. Because we are all Vajra Yogini. Visualize center channel. Bottom is closed. Top crown is opened. Visualize Bindu in the heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. No, visualize this Buddha Amitabha on your crown is descend to your heart. Your heart, you visualize Bindu. Your consciousness is become Buddha Amitabha and your consciousness is inseparable. So then transform to Buddha Amitayo. Your whole body become Buddha Amitayo. Or you can visualize white Tara or Buddha Amitayo. Either is okay. Both are long left Buddha. So now open eyes and page 66. Lord Amitayos, who is our guide to enlightenment, who guard us from untimely death, protector of the helpless and the suffering, Buddha Amitayo, to you are prostrate. So chant Tibetan, Je Ten so se pa me te men je wa ma le jong ze pe go me do ngar jur ba nam ji cha san je se ba mi la san ze lo om namo bhagavate aparamada ayunjana sambane sutta tenzo ranjaya tathangataya aharte samya sambidaya tiyada om pinye pinye maha pinye aparamata pinye aparamata pinye jana sambaro patsate om sarva samkar parishida dharma dengangan samengade sobhava bhashide mahayan parvar soha om amaranand sivintai soha om amara om amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai om amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai soha amaranand sivintai Oh, Amaranand Zavindai Zo, 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 Oh, Amaranand Zavindai Zo, by the virtue of doing this practice, may I quickly attain the realization of Amitabha and all beings without exception. To this same state may I come to lead. Tibetan Gewa Diye Nyorde Da Sepa Mengo Lazo Dribjuran Drowa Jeja Male Ba Deye Sala Gobar Shu, page 69. Next page. In the center is the Buddha Amitabha, boundless light. To his right is Chenrezig, the Lord of great compassion, and to his left is the Bodhisattva Vajrapane, the Lord of great power. They are surrounded by an inconceivable example of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Extraordinary, limitless peace and happiness is the Buddha sphere called blessed and domed. When all beings are passed from this life, may we be born there unhindered by another samsaric birth. Once born there, may we behold the face of Amitabha, boundless light. By the power of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, bless us that we may attain this aspiration without hindrance. Tiyata Pensandraya Avam Bodhanaya Soha Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Padme. So we can take break here. Next is Buddha Amitabha practicing, and then Cho offerings. Cho is in Dakini Cho with Buddha Amitabha. Today is the 30th. It's a very special day. It's 1 month says like 10th is Pema Sambhava, the 15th and the 30th is Buddha's day. So today is the 30th Tibetan calendar. Yesterday is the 29th is Mahakala's day. Protectors. New moon year. Thank you. So take break. It's 15 minutes is okay. Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay, ready everyone? I think trip bring here is okay. Yeah, no choice.
Oh, I can visit, I can be okay.
It's take too long, you know, too long for you. Do it this way. Yeah.
I think it's the best way. Everybody does this.
When you begin, hit this.
Okay.
Then you can see
Yes.
Okay.
But I can unblock this.
Oh, you know what? We can move the table out a little bit so we can get a picture. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. No, just leave it there. Leave it there for me. Leave it there for me.
You made this table
And then I
little.
move the table out, yeah. Hopefully we can see a little more. See more?
It's the same thing.
I think that
See more of you? See more? No?
because
It's-
this picture is just behind you.
Oh, behind?
Yeah.
We can move it up.
The picture moved too little.
I'm moving up a little bit.
I know how to do. Yeah, we
Hold on,
can.
hold on. Slowly.
Right.
I hold.
Okay, so do the one there. Push, yeah. This.
Good.
No, that moved. Yeah. Okay, right?
Hold.
Did you notice it?
Not a bad idea. Not bad.
Yes.
It's good now. Can you swipe out the white? How you gonna get out of there? No, just stop and then it will go away.
Yeah. Okay, ready, starting. So I wanted to share with you this Garchi Rinpoche's message, and then we're going to practicing. Yeah. Ready? Yeah, ready, starting. Hi, everyone. So now we're going to do practicing Buddha Amitabha Puja in GDSE, Drikung Phowa. So first I want to share with you Garchi Rinpoche's message. Dear Dharma friends, presently I receive news of the repeatedly declining health of His Eminence Garmajo Rinpoche, the ultimate great yogin and Vajrayana holder of the three vows. Born in 1940, so Garmajo Rinpoche was born in 1940. I arranged for several ceremonies to prolonging his life. To his end, I have truly done everything possible. So before Garmajo Rinpoche passed, Garchi Rinpoche, he did some, practicing rituals and prayer for him. Receiving the sad news this morning of his physical manifestations, dissolution into the Dharma sphere, I am full of sorrow. Manjo Rinpoche is not only a Lama of my monastery. But in times when the teachings of the Buddha had declined, he bestowed monastic ordinations in many monasteries without sectarian bias. Therefore, he is a great holder of Vinaya who restored the foundation of the Vinaya teachings. Major Rinpoche is not only the Gar monastery, Lama, but he benefit many different monasteries, monks, because he is holder of the Vinaya teaching. He is the left force holder of the atomic Buddha Dharma. He is a great pillar of the teaching of my monastery from childhood until now. Throughout my entire life, we have been through a great deal together. He is my Vajra brother, with whom I have shared a loving samaya that has never been tarnished, right? No, tarnished. Even in the slightest. It is because of his great pure compassion that he took a following of dedicated monastics and faithful laity at our main monastery and its branches under his skillful care. Even though our minds may be anguished, correct? Anguished. Anguished by the pain of endless grief. So stirred by our certainty in the nature of compounded phenomena, I encourage everyone to bring to mind your individual Yadam deity, in knowing that this Yadam is inseparable from the Lama. Commit to recite a certain number of mantra of the deity within the next 49 days. Committing to this practice of mantra accumulation will bring vast benefit to all others and oneself. Thus I ask you to please take this to heart. While their minds never move from the totally pervasive Dharma-Dharma sphere, I also ask you to pray deeply for the two form bodies of the glorious and holy Lamas to continue to appear for the welfare of sentient beings until the end of the cyclic existence. Trained by Garchin Koncho Jamsen is Garchin Rinpoche on September 8, 2018. So that's Rinpoche's message. So he asked everyone to do practicing Yadam deity. So now we're going to practice Buddha Amitabha. So Buddha Amitabha and our rule guru, our mind nature is inseparable. So you will have to recognize that, and the practicing is very powerful. Actually, another Garchin Rinpoche's message is not the right thing, like it's just, verbal, it's like speech. So when the Lama gurus pass away, at that time, if you do some practicing, that is a very powerful create accumulation merit for us. So if you do some prayers for long life for your gurus, that's removed your life, obscurations. So that during that time is very powerful. So that's the reason now we do the Amitabha Puja together. Page 65. Namo. I take refuge in all the objects of refuge, three jewels and the three rules, in order to establish all sentient beings in the state of Buddhahood. I cultivate the mind to achieve enlightenment. Namo. I take refuge in all the objects of refuge, the three jewels and the three rules, in order to establish all sentient beings in the state of Buddhahood. I cultivate mind to achieve enlightenment. Namo Kunjo Som Dan Sa Song Jam Ne Nam Lai Jab Sen Je Ro Gen San Je Lan Gu Se San Jun Jo De Sem Je Do. All dharmas are unborn, provided by the appearance emptiness. Great compassion and awareness, emptiness are uncontroverted. From within the manifestation of all providing awareness appears. Among these on a lotus, the symbol of freedom from attachment. Upon the lotus among these seat, I appear in the form of the great compassionate one, white with one face and 4 hands. The first 2 hands are joined at the heart and hold the wish-fulfilling gem. The second right hand holds a crystal mala, and the left a lotus. I am adorned with all the ornaments of a Sambhogakaya Buddha, and am seated in the Vajra asana posture. I meditate on this experience without substantial existence. Above and in front of me is a lotus throne supported by peacocks, upon which rests a mud-colored, thousand-seated lotus. Upon the lotus are sun and the moon that disperse the suffering of heat and cold. In the center of the mind is, it rests syllable Shi, the primary cause. Like radiates out and return to the Shi, which transforms into Buddha Amitabha, the embodiment of all the Buddhas. He radiates red light, has 1 face and 2 hands in the mudra of equal pose. He holds a bowl filled with wisdom nectar. He wears the 3 dharma robes and is seated in Vajrasana posture. Fully adorned with major and minor mice, he is radiant, glorious, noble, and exalted. To the right of Buddha Amitabha is white Chenrezig, and the left is blue Vajrapane. Standing up among these that rest on lotus, these 3 are surrounded by vast example of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Savakas, Ahas, from the 3 syllables in the 3 centers. The light radiates to the realm of Devachi, inviting Buddha Amitabha and his retinue. Hong Shi, from the realm of Devachi in the west, our Lord Buddha Amitabha, please be seated on this stainless throne of lotus, sun and moon discs. I posted to you with my body, speech, and mind. For the benefit of myself and all sentient beings, I make offerings of all continent phenomena, free from the suppression of awareness and emptiness. I purify all non-virtuous deeds. Sa, Hong, Pa, Ho. The wisdom beings and the Samaya beings become inseparable one. Go back to Tibetan, page 65. Ai ji nan ji me nan dong dar ma ji re dong yin ji jie ge na chom le cha be ma da ve te ra nye tu je chen bo kar Shar che sa ye tar mo jar ye yo shen zhen be man zhen long ju zu be jie nan lo xiam nie dor jie jie zhong you Nang la ran ye me bar gong Den gar mar ze de be che Na zo be man da dong dar Ca zhang dong zi da we we Jie ye re man chong de le Gia Roi Kinh De U Ba Mi Ma Sar Ve Ma Ra Kinh Do Xia Ye Sa Nye Nyam Ya Teng Long Zi Der Zi Gang Wan Zeng Gu La Qu Ge Nam Song Sor Xia Nie Dor Jie Jie Zhong You Chen Zan Be Zi Jie Jie Zo O Dan Zi Jie Den Bar Jie Ye Se Tu Jie Chen Bo Gar Yong De Sa Der Kum Don Teng Yin Be Zur Jie Be Dar Yo San Jie San Jo Sen Ba Da Nian De Zha Jiong Zo Ji Gor Zo We Ne Zong Zhe Zong Le Hong Zhi De Jin Yen Ga Ne Nan Dan Gor Jie Jin Zhang Ju Hong Ri Nu Zo De Wai Jin Jie Xian Gang Ne Qiong Den Gong Bo San Jie Wu Ba Mi Da Dan Zhou Wei Dong La Xie Su Sur Qiong Zhe Bei Ma Nie De Din Lai Yu Le Nga Yue Zong Ge Be Nam Mo Jie Na Rui Dong Zha Rui Qiu Ban Bu Me Ge Le Ze Tam Jin Do Lo Ya Za Hong Ba Hong Tam Yen Ye Mi Yu In the heart center of Buddha Amitabha is a lotus and moon days, upon which stands the sixth syllable Shi, encircled by the mantra radiating to the right. In the realm of Devachin, all sentient beings are in the form of Buddha Amitabha. All sound is the sound of a produced mantra. For mindfulness, awareness is the unborn Dharmakaya seat. Recite the mantra in these three folds of Vajra seat. nan de do gar be de te ren dar ngan ren ye zu gur su nu de wa jin ji yin nan ju san ji so si gu da da ji mi ma ji da Trần rê chi mi chi chi gu Đô chi som chi ngang ni da Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Om Deva Re Om Deva Re Om Deva Re Om Deva Om Deva Re 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 Om Amidevare, 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 Amidevare. So now we have to do protector here. Dakini prayer is Achi prayer is page 9797. So we're going to do the Achi, usually or sadhana, you know, we in the mantra after we have to do protector and then Tso offerings. So today we're going to do Achi Tso offering. The reasons why he already finished 100,000 prostrations. So we're going to celebrate Tso offering and same time Dakini prayer. Do dedication also together. Thank you. So page 97 here. Sobhava Shudai Sarva Dharma Sobhava Shudahan. A wise celebration, a person of the state of emptiness. From the Shi, infinite lake stream forth and makes offerings to the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. The lake then returns and dissolves back into the Shi. The Shi then transforms into white Achichichidroma, standing stampled the four Mara demons beneath her 2 feet. She is dressed in a following brocade gown and adorned with various sorts of precious gems. Her right hand holds a silver mirror with which she looks into the 3 times of past and present future. While with the left she brandishes the wish-fulfilling jewel that bestows upon supplication everything needed and desire. In heart upon the disk of a moon is the white syllable Shi, surrounded by the syllable of a mantra. Om Mama Sada Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Hombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Hombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Hombe Zoha. Tibetan yin zang yin so paradin ji je dong gom do ga maran je min jing wa jing ko rue lo da gem ze o nga ma de jing ga de ran je pa mo de xia je sa ni xie zhen zong de ge sa ye zha re nian ba gen jia go yong ba do na ye yan no wen zeng zhe ba bo la ngu zhe gen zo re jing sa wo na nge na za ge la so Rinpoche jen tar che che ben por che se ten se che da Khenpo che yun dar Khenpo ser sa se be jen tar jen lo ne me yo jen sor sa wo tar den ser ge ga den de yen so par den la mo ye be sor Ninh chế chén bế bó nhớ chom rơ tông La mê nê yên khăn đế sô chì kor Chén lê yé đen chê mê ngàn sơ chén Bên xóm sô nê bar chén chê gong tơ Long chê bế sơ ca sông kênh chê ma Đen ba sông sơ đô man đê yé la Thô đam chư kor chô ruen chen lên dù Yar we ten song te ten wa mo che Drum chô bê yin chông we tam se chen Áp sư chư trung kor đăng che ba la So long chư tôn tu tôn kên trung dù Yar we ten song te ten wa mo che Drum chô bê yin chông we tam se chen Áp sư chư trung kor đăng che ba la So long chư tôn 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 kên trung dù Yar we ten song te ten wa mo che Drum chô bê yin chông we tam se chen Áp sư chư trung kor đăng che ba la So long chư tôn tôn kên trung dù So now we go to page Achis Sadhana. Go to page 124. 124 is a soul offering. In the state of emptiness, from Yam comes wind, from Ram fire, from Kam arise herd of 3 human schools. Upon this is resting the syllable A, from which arise a vast and spacious skull cup. Within the Ganachara, substances become the 5 mirrors and the 5 nectars. Tibetan. Also, please, Len, can you blessing the talk? Dong be ngang le, yam le, long, ram le, me, kam le, mungo, jepe, som la, nepe, a le, kapa la, yang shen, ja, cheve, nang de, so ze, nang, shang a, drze, nga, ye, Rang yin de ju ong a hong ha ho re ong a hong ha ho re ong a hong ha ho re. From the supreme and the sacred realm of Akineshata come the Kaju Lamas and the retinue. For you are offered those Ganachara and the Torma offering. Please grant us blessing, empowerment, and siddhi. From the western channel grown of Odhyana come the darkness of the 5 family and their retinue. For you are offered this Ganachara and the Torma offering. Please grant us the accomplishments both ordinary and supreme. From the celestial palace of oral instruction and commitment Come the Dharma gardens and the Dakini with retinue. Please come, for you I offer this Ganachara and the Torma offering. Please accomplish the peaceful, ritual manifesting and wrathful activities granted to you by this yogin. Please subdue all the harmful enemies and obstacles. So now we go back to Tibetan. Also, some volunteer, please this offering so and everyone during this chanting. So 2 people maybe have for some offering so everyone. Page 124 is Tibetan. Ome nem jo damba ne ga jo lama korje la song jo ba len jo ba bur sen la wang dang do zo no zo orjen de tu ne ring an kan rong korje la song jo ba len jo ba bur jo dan de mo Ngư đô dồ ca đài tam dê yar yê Tinh sông khăn rong khô rô chê lan đê yê sô đa Chư ma bồ sư yê hoàn ra ngôn chú sô Nam dô rơ chô rê trên lê đô Nê dê đà ghê yê wà rân dô Thế sống sang nhiên guru rambo che ngư đô kinh tế đê hoa chen bê ya bar ye kinh sa Đinh đô rơ trà bê sô rơ sô rwa đê sô sinh che lạp đê sô sân nang sang vê bar che xê hoa Sang ba lênh chen trơ bar sinh che lô sô chen chu ba chen đê rô a la la ho ho Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Ami Deva Re Om Amadeva 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 Amandeva 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 Oh Amandeva 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 Oh Amandeva 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 No Amadeva 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 Amad O Amadeva 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 O Amadeva 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 So reminder. No, Amandevaro, 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 Amandevaro. Amandevaro, 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 Amandevaro. No, Amandevaro, 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 Amandevaro. Oh, Amandevaro, 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 Amandevaro. Oh, Amedevaro, 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 Amedevaro. Oh, Amedevaro, links is okay. Amedevaro, 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 Amedevaro. Oh, Amedevaro, 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 Amedevaro. Oh, Amedevaro, bring the bomba. West, yeah. Oh, Amedevaro, 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 Amedevaro. Amedevaro, 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 Makaro, Mogan Sarvadama, Adindipa Nadu, the Om Bezo, this offering, take to the outside. So, page 126. Oh, they have one mantra, but it didn't write the whole thing. So, I have to chant the mantra, then we chant together. Om Aga Romogan Sarva Dharmana Adindipe Nadu de Om Ahom Bezo Om Aga Romog Sarva Dharmana Adindipe Nadu de Om Ahom Bezo Om Aga Romogan Sarva Dharmana Adindipe Nadu Om Ahom Bezo. English together. Use 7 white goddesses of pacify from the east, 7 yellow goddesses of enchantment from the south, 7 red goddesses of magnetizing and transaction from the west, and 7 green goddesses of wrathful activity from the north. Of each group, 6 dwell in the Dharma Dartha, the absolute expanse. 1 apple in the skillful form. Please come with your retinue, bring your likeness. Come and accept the reminder of the Ganachara fast. Please accomplish the 4 folds activity instantly you. So no go back to Tibetan. Joy Sharani Jeze Karmo Den. Lo Ne Jeze Sermo Den. Nom ne wan ze mar mo den, sang ne cha ze ja mo den, chong ne che che ye na yo, re re tab ju guru sar, te da ran den kor dan ye, de ye so ye la ma ye. Nam ye le jo re ba ran zu zi zhang ba ling da ka ye. Okay, so now we go back to Buddha Amitabha's sadhana. Yeah, 69, Buddha Amitabha, Om Ami Devasha, Om Ami Devasha. And everyone has this one, right? Okay, so this prayer is called the soul offering. Soul offering. We didn't get this sadhana a long time. So also Garjena Bosch asked me like this one, love for anyone English. So I found when I was in Canada. So usually we chant this one all the time. We in monastery we mostly have this memorized. Evening we always do this prayer, soul offering for deceased. Okay. So now we're going to do this one, and together today I have this first make this soul offering. We chant the English, so it's really good meanings, and also you read this prayer is the main point we understand is all the pardo beings suffering too. So then we understand the how to we can help for them, release suffering. So in pardo beings they're extremely, hungry, thirsty, and nervous, or the sadness, lots feelings, sadness, difficult feelings. So we can help them, so many different ways can help them. So this is called soul offering. Then do these pujas, then in pardo beings can get food, and through this prayer aspiration. Then this is the special method to we giving generosity to helping for pardo beings. So also some beings need smell, some beings need smoke, some beings need fire. So many different that they have different beings need different object, kind of like, they have different capacities. So this is a very special method we do together. It's a little bit long, page 69. So refuge, say 3 times we can do 1 time together. I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha unto enlightenment. Through the merit of my generosity and other perfections, may I attain enlightenment for benefit of all sentient beings. All phenomena turn into emptiness, in instant from emptiness. I am in the wisdom form of the Chokasapane, standing with the right hand in the generosity bestowing Buddha. In the front is the Buddha Vairocana, Jesinso. His wisdom body is completely filled with pure lanes. From the crown to the throat are the 3 jewels, the guests of severance. Like that from the heart to the navel are the protectors, the guests of noble qualities. In the lower part of the body are the guests of compassion. At the lotus seats are the different kinds of obstacles, the karmic creators. Like this from the 6 syllables at the heart, present offerings to the guests, offerings, and diligent them. Then generosity is made to the guests of generosity, pacifying negativities and obstructions. All 3 realms of cyclic existence become the pure lanes without exception. Om Mane Padme Hum Re, Om Mane Padme Hum Re, Om Mane Padme Hum Re. Om Mane Padme Hum Re, Om Mane Padme Hum, 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 Om Mane Padme Om Mane Padme Hum, 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 Om Mane Padme Hum. Page 72. Homage, Buddha nature provides all sentient beings. Their minds are already perfectly generate as vast and supreme. All sentient beings, without exception, are the cause of enlightenment. Hence, there is no saint beings that is not the right verses. Arise, arise, are deities who have the 10 powers, without delaying through the power of great compassion. The 3 supreme givers with the wisdom intent for benefiting sentient beings. To this place where the offerings are orange and emanate from the mind. Please come here, Buddhas and the retinues without exception. Ocean of guests of all kinds, high and low from the pure realms, arrive and remain in the sky in front. Om Ahom, Om Ahom, Om Ahom. This small is the offering goddess of sensual pleasures. Zubjuma, the Vajra goddess of form, who is extremely beautiful, with a melodious voice, fragrance, smell, and grand touch. In the 2 hands, the sacred vase filled with the dews of the gods, with the 100 taste, and emanating countless blowing clouds of offerings. From her crown rests Buddha Rinchimang, who purified defilements and the drownedness of the universe and the sentient beings, with the right hands in the mudra of dispelling poverty, transformed the offerings into a treasury of inexhaustible wealth of unsensual pleasures. Nama sarva dadang gadam bhajom bhakebe sarva degang gade savarana emangangan kamzoha. Nama sarva dadang gad bhajom bhakebe sarva degang gad savarana emangangan kamzoha. Nama sarva dadang gadam bhajom bhakebe sarva degang gade savarana emangangana kamsoha. To all of the sacred lamas who have come from the Dharmakaya, Samandabhada, down to my kind Ru Lama in the lineage of the wisdom mind, symbolic and oral transmission, and of the 9 yanas, Sutra, Roju, Saman, and accomplishment, Gotagiri, the 8 great accomplishments, and outer and inner tantras, and to the countless inconceivable deity exemplary of the 3 outer, inner, and other mandalas of the Kala Chakra, I make these offerings. Restoring the wisdom, awareness, holds the vows and the secret commitments from the false and mistakes that have been made. Grant me the supreme and ordinary accomplishment without exception, I pray. Om Ahom. To the altar vessel, the universe, the nature of the 5 great mothers. To the inner contents, sentient beings, the cities of powers and mass. To the glorious Dorje Pamo, the protectors of the 24 sacred places, the 33 sacred bodies, the 8 channel grounds, and the sister and the terrestrial realms. To Mother of Buddhas, Dorje Namjoma, Toma Lamo, and Singdongma. To Kulukulu and Zorchima, Norjuma. To the 8 goddess of auspiciousness, Chonyer, Chima, and to the Great Mother, and so on, the goddess of Sacred Mantra, Power Mantra, and Dharmani Mantra, I make these offerings. Restore all impermanence of my secret elements and unstructuredly enact the 4 enlightening activities. May intense the suffering of separation not arise at the time of death, but be the guide and secrets of the path. Om Ahom. to the Buddha glory of joy, and so on. The 1002 Buddhas of the fortunate eon, led by the conqueror Shakyamuni, to Chijung Tavankara, the Namzik, and so on. The Buddhas of the three times, to Sungata, Rahula, and so on. The Shavaka Sangha of the four pillars, or 8 aspirate ones, to the two kinds of Pakika Buddhas, and to the 16 gate eaters and the inconceivable Ahats retinues, I make these offerings. By restoring the invisible liberation vow from all force, and being free from the three lower realms, and seated that are not free, may I attain the state of the Shavaka and the Pakika Buddhas. Om Ahom. To the 8 Bodhisattvas led by the symbol Manjushri, to Dorje Nimbo, Lord Zangbo, and so on, the 16 Bodhisattvas of the fortunate eon, and to Chavaka and to the countless examples of Bodhisattvas, I make these offerings. By perfectly purifying all wrongfalls that I have committed without exception, as taught in the Bodhisattva's teachings, may there not be any obstacles on the path of the Mahayana. Om Ahom. To the mother, protector, sister, and brother Dharmapalas, who have accomplished this seated either through wisdom or karma. To the 75 glorious protectors, and the Mala and the female ones, to the Divas, Nagas, lane deities, and the guardians of the place, and to the genuine protectors of this world and the soil, mountains, who nourish those accomplishment virtue, those names and letters that have not been mentioned here. I make these offerings. Protector the teachings of the Buddha, praise to the glory of the three jewels. Let fire rain into the realm of the world on time. Pacify, please, female, war, and staff. Protect us yogins from the obstacles of accomplishing Dharma, and performing our patron, shelter and clothing. Om Ahom. Furthermore, to the examples of gods, Nagas, Humi, Brahmins, and Rakshas, and accomplish the words of fruit. To the Yakshas, Zambala, the innately arising deity, the 5 gods of the blood lineages, to the gods of home, the gods of fears, and so forth, and the gods that generate good like power and wealth, and to the gods of the 4 elements, mountains and forest, I offer these offerings. Please perform the sport to develop my excellence and virtue. I pray, Om Ahom. The king of the Ganjava, the horse has one. The Ganjava Raga, who cares for sanghas and dances. To all types of meticulous negative beings, starting with the glory of non-human beings who are between the sky and earth, to the different types of karmic creators who are attached to the depths of flesh, to the 500 mothers and children yakshas, and to the examples of the 80,000 kinds of obstacles, I make these offerings. Don't be negative or cause harm. Don't rob good luck, power, and wealth. Give up gratitude and ferociousness. Om Ahom. Particularly to the 6 types of sentient beings, or the 5 classes of beings. To all kinds of guests of compassion subsumed within the category of the 4 wellness of birds. The 2 classes of hungry ghosts who are poor and destitute. Those who left their precious body either this morning or yesterday, or last week, last month, last year, and so on, and who haven't yet secured a body, and those who are frightened in the precipitous path of the intermediate state of existence without refuge and protection. Those who have no protector or power for compassion, those who have no previous accumulation of merit of support, those whose virtues have its letter, those who are gathered within the four named aggregates, those whose feeling is the nature of suffering, those tormented by terrifying, frightening illusions, those beaten by cold, hunger, and thirsty, those whose lifespans are indefinite, those who are blown away like a feather in the wind. And to the bodhicitta, where is the? Or dedication for everyone. So all the disease, and to the dedicated person's name and those sentient beings in the intermediate state who have no power to go anywhere, I make these offerings. May they encounter and in excellent home, compassion, wealth, food, drink, and become happy and relaxed. Becoming so and immediately meeting the sublime Chenrezig and the Bodhisattva Nirmanakaya Vishambhana. May they recognize Pardo as Pardo and share confused perception and remember the Lama, the three jewels, the Yidam and the vows. Purify the obscuration of negativity karma in instinct. May they achieve the power in Rigpa. May they be able to traverse immediately into the extraordinary pure lanes, Devachi, Khenpo, and so forth. May the Buddhas be blessed with the offerings. May the wisdom mind of the oath-bound protector be fulfilled. May the desire of sentient beings be satisfied. May the karmic deeds of blood and flesh be repeated. All three realms are the pure lanes. All three existences are the guests of great compassion. Though encompassing substances without exception, through the blessing of the power of the true nature, may beings enjoy the inestimable treasure of sensual pleasures. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions. Engage in excellent virtue. Calm your own mind completely. This is the teaching of the Buddhas. Om Ami Devashi, Om Ami Devashi, Om Ami Devashi, Om Ami Devashi. Page 69. The entire outer universe and all sentient beings dissolve into the light and are absorbed into Buddha Amitabha in front of me. From these four centers, light radiates and is absorbed into my four centers, and by this I am established in the four kayas. In the state of unproduced emptiness, appearances or surrounding figures dissolve into Buddha Amitabha, who then merge into light that dissolve into me. I receive all the excellent qualities of the Buddhas, rest in the unproduced state. Emaho, how wonderful the state of inseparable appearances and emptiness. By this virtue practice, may I quickly realize Buddha Amitabha, and may all sentient beings without exception be established in this state. Go to the Tibetan. Sanai uje tsirnde de nande kurden de nyeje dage neye la denbe kuye juze nandong da korso tsirnde wode she da la denbe jime long nare charwa ema ho Gewan diye nyorda da upa mengon rubjone roa che chama leba deye salangu barajo emaho. In the center is the marvelous Buddha Amitabha of boundless light. On the right side is the Lord of great compassion. On the left is the Lord of power for me. All surrounded by limitless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Immeasurable peace and happiness is the bliss fulfilling of Devachi. When I and all beings pass from samsara, may we be born there without taking samsara rebirth. May I have the blessing of meeting Amitabha face to face. By the power and the blessing of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, may I attain this aspiration without hindrance. Tiyada Benzandaya Avam Bodhanaya Soha Tibetan Emma Om Sarasanje Nangwandaye Daye Sejo Tuje Jimbo Dang Yonde Zemban de Jindo Nala Sanje Sansen Ba Min Gor Ji Gor Deche Ngom Saraba De Me Ba Ye Dewa Jin Ye Save Shen Gan De Da Yen De Ne Sen Bu Jur Ma Da Je Wa Yin Je Bar Ma Chu Ba Ru Tere Jene Nande Shan Dong Shon De Ge Da Ge Mu Lan Da Ban De So Je San Je San Sen Dam Je Je Kumin Je Bar Sin Ji La De Zo De Ya Da Ben Zan Je Ya Awan Bo De Na Ye So Hai San Jo Sim Jo Rinpo che ma che pa na che jo ro che che pa nyam pa me pa ya gong ni gong den pe wa re shu Om mi de wa re Om mi de wa re Om mi de wa re O Ame Devare, O Ame Devare, O Ame Devare, O Ame Devare, O Ame Devare. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. So it's very long. It's good.